guys, and welcome back. So, let's talk about the 10 health problems related to stress. Stress is a feeling of emotional or physical tension. It can come from any event or thought that makes you feel frustrated, angry, or nervous. Stress is your body's reaction to a challenge or demand. In short bursts, stress can be positive, such as when it helps you avoid danger or meet a deadline. What causes stress? Being under lots of pressure, facing big changes, worrying about something, not having much or any control over the outcome of a situation, having responsibilities that you're finding overwhelming, not having enough work, activities, or change in your life, and times of uncertainty. But before we proceed with our topic, please don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks, and let's go ahead. So, the 10 stress related health problems. Number 1, heart disease. Researchers have long suspected that the stressed out type A personality has a higher risk of high blood pressure and heart problems. We don't know why exactly. Stress can directly increase heart rate and blood flow and causes the release of cholesterol and triglycerides into the bloodstream. Number 2, asthma. Many studies have shown that stress can worsen asthma. Some evidence suggests that a parent's chronic stress might even increase the risk of developing asthma in their children. One study looked at how parental stress affected the asthma rates of young children who are also exposed to air pollution or whose mothers smoked during pregnancy. The kids with stressed out parents had a substantially higher risk of developing asthma. Number 3, obesity. Excess fat in the belly seems to pose greater health risk than fat on the legs or hips, and unfortunately, that's just where people with high stress seems to store it. Stress causes higher levels of the hormone cortisol that seems to increase the amount of fat that's deposited in the abdomen. Number 4, diabetes. Stress can worsen diabetes in two ways. First, it increases the likelihood of bad behaviors such as unhealthy eating and excessive drinking. Second, stress seems to raise the glucose levels of people with type 2 diabetes directly. Number 5, headaches. Stress is considered one of the most common triggers for headaches, not just tension headaches, but migraines as well. Number 6, depression and anxiety. It's probably no surprise that chronic stress is connected with higher rates of depression and anxiety. One survey of recent studies found that people who had stress related to their jobs, like demanding work with few rewards, had an 80% higher risk of developing depression within a few years than people with lower stress. Number 7, gastrointestinal problems. Here's one thing that stress doesn't do. It doesn't cause ulcers. However, it can make them worse. Stress is also a common factor in many other GI conditions such as chronic heartburn or gastroesophageal reflux disease or GERD and irritable bowel syndrome or IBS. Number 8, Alzheimer's disease. One animal study found that stress might worsen Alzheimer's disease, causing its brain lesions to form more quickly. Some researchers speculate that reducing stress has the potential to slow down the progression of the disease. Number 9, accelerated aging. There's actually evidence that stress can affect how you age. One study compared the DNA of mothers who were under high stress. They were caring for a chronically ill child with women who were not. Researchers found that a particular region of the chromosome showed the effects of accelerated aging. Stress seemed to accelerate aging about 9 to 17 additional years. Number 10, premature death. A study looked at the health effects of stress by studying elderly caregivers looking for their spouses. People who are naturally under a great deal of stress, it found that caregivers had 63% higher rate of death than people their age who were not caregivers. Still, you might be wondering why. Why would stress make us sick? Why would an emotional feeling wreak havoc on our bodies? Stress isn't only a feeling. When you're stressed, your body responds. Your blood vessels constrict. Your blood pressure and pulse rise. You breathe faster. Your bloodstream is flooded with hormones such as cortisol and adrenaline. When you're chronically stressed, those physiologic changes over time can lead to health problems. While the number of health problems related to stress might be alarming, don't despair. Studies suggest that stress management techniques will not only make you feel better, but they might have concrete health benefits. With that, please watch my next video about fighting back stress. Thank you for watching, stay healthy, and see you on to the next one.